everyone. I'm back. I came to talk to you guys about the fact that there are some people who don't get that you don't have to do something that you either don't want to do or need to do. If you don't need to do it, don't do it. If you don't have to do it, don't do it. If both of these are true, definitely do not do it. This is nothing specific. This could be applied to anything. And I mean anything. And that is the best advice I could give you going through life. You could take doing household chores, for example, as something you need to do. But you don't necessarily want to do it. But you have to do it, otherwise you won't be able to keep yourself functioning as a happy member of society. Because let's take washing you regularly, like once every other day, for instance. Like, you're gonna smell, yeah? If you don't want to smell, then you take a shower, yeah? That's something you have to do. Otherwise you'll stink. Brushing your teeth is another example. Now, your teeth will fall out if you don't brush your teeth. That's just a fact that dentists have told people for however long. Now, I'm no one to speak for brushing my teeth, because I don't like doing it at all, because it doesn't feel right. But I do it because I don't want to lose my teeth. Because it's something, and that means it's something I have to do. Now, stuff that I want to do are things like play on my video games, whether that be on my phone, download it on my phone, or on the Xbox. I want to do that. I wouldn't do anything else if I didn't have to. But because I have to, I do. We all have responsibilities to do certain things. Like, when you get a job, for instance, you have to do that job to get paid because you chose to do that job. In some cases. Sometimes you don't choose to do the job, you just get the job so you get paid. Now, you're never going to be happy. But you're never going to be happy because you never applied the grit in the first place to get where you want to be. Now, again, I'm no one to speak because my GCSEs were a train wreck, to say the least. I don't even know what I'm doing now, to be fair. This is just a pastime, hobby. It's a hobby. This is just a hobby. And this is just a persona. And yeah, you can give me all your shit about how life isn't fair. Life sucks. Well, yeah, it does. But most people don't go around bitching about it. They just get on with it. And you could have the worst life ever. You could what's the worst thing though? Currently the worst crime that a man has committed against a woman, like, as an example, this is not completely gender specific, but this is just the first thing that comes to my head, is rape. Now, it's not right. That's not right at all. Because you're abusing the other person's trust, and you're abusing their right to speak out. And you're abusing their opinion. So, yeah. That's one bad thing. There's a lot of other stuff, but I just used rape as an example because it's probably the worst thing you could possibly do. So, well, arguably the worst thing that you do is probably, people would probably say there's worse things to do, but from how I see it, abusing someone's it's bad enough. Abusing someone's opinion, abusing someone's right to speak out if they don't think something's right. If you continuously support the repression of other people's emotions, that's wrong. And that's not just down to rape. That this can be domestic abuse. This could be classed as domestic abuse because, yeah, it's just fucking obvious. And no, it's not right. I never said it was. But I don't think enough people address what's right and wrong. And because not enough people address what's right and wrong, some people don't know this kind of thing. And some people just unknowingly make these kind of mistakes. Now, these may be very big mistakes that we're talking here, but some people just genuinely do not know. And I don't know whether that's out of ignorance or just the fact that they were never taught it. But some people just genuinely don't know where the line is. And they have to be taught where the line is. Whether that's someone else telling them where the line is, or them learning where the line is over time because of the fact that people keep on pushing them away because they keep crossing the line. On a social and an emotional level. Oh, fuck, my head hurts. But, yeah. I've never smoked either. Like, I have a plastic fake cigar, but I don't promote smoking. Or drinking. For that matter. Even though I'm allowed now. I don't promote it. I will never promote it. I will never promote either of them. I will never promote the use of illegal substances. I swear. Because they're bad, basically. If they've been made illegal, then there's gotta be a good reason for it, right? Like smoking, obviously that's legal if you smoke in the designated areas, and obviously if you don't if you're not the designated driver after you've had a couple of let's say calling, or what's the cider called, Copperberg. If you've had a few Copperbergs or callings, then make sure you're not the designated driver, because even a drop of alcohol can cause you to end up in a predicament. So, it's that simple. I've covered a lot in this. I've covered a lot in this video, because I had a lot on my mind. But a lot of these things are just common sense. Like, the fact that anyone wouldn't know this would be a shock to me, because they should. Oh god, my voice is getting sore. But yeah, so the fuck is going on out there? So yeah. 1. Don't do drugs, kids. 2. Don't drink if you're a designated driver. 3. Don't smoke if you know it's gonna kill you in the end. Well, in fact, any of them 3 things could kill you in excess. In fact, anything. Too much of anything is bad. You've just gotta... if it's... see... if it's hospital prescribed drugs, then the hospital have obviously got a good enough reason to give you the drugs if you need the drugs for whatever reason. Like, if the hospital are giving you them, then obviously you can't say that they're illegal because the hospital are giving you them. You know where I'm coming from. Some people need them to survive, basically. When they get a bit older, they need to take certain things because they have deficiencies in their body and all that. So, I don't condone it. I don't condone any of it. Basically, is the bottom line that I'm trying to get at here. But if you're gonna die because you haven't got something in your body that you need, then, like, actually need, there's a difference between needing in a needy way and actually needing it because you're gonna die if you don't have it. Like, what's it called? Iron deficiency. If you have iron deficiency, I think you need to take some sort of tablets for that. If you have frequent blood clots when you're not meant to have frequent blood clots, then you probably have to take some sort of medication for that as well. Like, all these complications that you could get with your body, you need to take medication for to solve them. Like, that's okay if it's fixing the problem. I beg your pardon. Illegal drugs are not fixing the problem. They're making it worse. So, yeah. I have smoked. I have drank alcohol, but not in excess. And I've never taken a drug. I've never taken an illegal drug. So, oh yeah, I feel sorry for the people that can't help themselves, though. I genuinely do, because once you're down in the rabbit hole, you don't want to get up. It's like a kind of depression. And it can beat you down. It can beat you down real good. and the decision that you have to make at the end of the day when you're that far down is, am I gonna dig myself out of this hole that I've dug myself into, or am I gonna die from what I'm doing to myself? That's the ultimate thing. Like, you can think yourself. You can also, it's as easy as to think yourself into a hole that far deep, that deep down, that it makes you depressed. It's that easy to get that low. And some people don't see that. Some people don't understand that it's that easy to just not care in a bad way. Not care about themselves, not care about other people, not care about what their actions and the consequences of their actions and how that affects other people. Some people just don't care. And I don't have a shred of sympathy for the ones that don't care. But the ones that are doing it by accident, the ones that don't know they're doing it, are the ones I sympathize with, because they don't know they're doing it. If you're purposely pushing people away that you know are going to help you, that's where your problem is. That's point blank the problem right there. So, I don't think I have anything else to say. I think I got everything off my chest. So, I'll see you guys in the next one, shall I? I don't know when that's gonna be. Could be in a couple months, could be in a couple weeks, maybe even like a week's time. I have no idea. Maybe the next time I feel like it, really, isn't it? Like, that's the only reason I do it, because like when I feel like it. That's why there's so much of a gap between this video and the last. So I'll see you guys in the next one. I can't even burp.